access to this electrical motor, which was hidden inside the machine. And I wanted to switch it to replace the variable frequency drive that it has, connected to the new panel that I built, not knowing that the old inverter was a single phase inverter. So I connected a three-phase inverter to it, and to the motor, to the plug that I've taken out of the motor. So just found out that there was electric shock everywhere, and I went back to look at the inverter on the original motor, the inverter on the original control of this motor, and I found out that it was a single phase inverter. So I had to dismantle the machine to bring out this motor, and then I saw that it's in triangle. So this is because there's only 240 volts input into the inverter. And what the new inverter that I was using has a 400 volt input. Both were bringing out three phase outside, but the other one was, the voltage was obviously different. So the result of this was that I started having a lot of electric shock. So I had to remove this delta connection now. This delta connection that is here, I had to remove it and replace it with a star connection. So this motor was running on a single phase motor. With a single phase motor, it was connected in delta. So I have just replaced the inverter, but I put a three-phase inverter on it, and I tried to run it because the motor is kind of hidden inside the machine, so I couldn't get to look at it very well. So I just found out that as I tried to run it on that motor, as I tried to run it on the inverter, there was electric shock on all the machines, and it was not rotating. It was trying to rotate, but it would not rotate. So now I've opened it up and I've seen that it's connected in delta due to the old system, due to the fact that it was running on a single phase motor. So remember, when you have to go from a single phase motor from a single phase inverter to a three-phase inverter, the configuration has to be changed. So this has to go down to star. I'm going to have to put the plates like this instead of like this. That's the nameplate. The nameplate says that at 380 volts, it has to be star. So, but it's been on triangle, so it's actually not doing what it should be doing. So bear that in mind. So when you go from a lower voltage, when you go from a single phase inverter to a three-phase inverter, you have to remember to put it in star. It's in star right now, star configuration now. Because I'm going to use a three-phase inverter on it. It was on triangle. On delta when we were using a single phase inverter. I'll show you the inverter. So that's the single phase inverter. You see, there's only 240 volts input here, but three phase is coming out three phase here, a single phase input, and it's going to be, now this is the new inverter of the new system, which is going to switch over to. So you see this one has three-phase input and three-phase output, so it's switching over to this inverter. That's why we have to do that change.